Hello, everybody. Lovely to have you back on House of Games. And talking of people being back on House of Games, guess what? It is a Champions Week. 4 former winners are with us, and they're battling it out not for the normal Terrible Trophy, but for a slightly different golden Terrible Trophy. How about that? Shall we meet our 4 champions? They are Lucy Porter, Jay McGuiness, Jan Ravens, and Nihal Arthanayake. Hello, everyone. Back again. Lucy, lovely to see you.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Lucy, last time you played, you had a very competitive week. Mark Billingham, Neil Delamere.
Don't say his name.
So you're
can't hear his name.
You're used to playing against very good quizzes.
Yes.
How are you feeling with this bunch?
I'm excited. I've got a feeling Jay. He's young. He's hungry. I think he's going to be...
Well, it's 6 o'clock. It's nearly tea time. You're going to be hungry. Well, listen, let me tell you something about Jay. When Jay was on, up against him was Bobby Seagull, who probably is the most overqualified contestant ever on the show. University Challenge champion Bobby Seagull. We're going, oh, my God, Bobby's going to absolutely walk this, going to win 5 in a row. Jay beat him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jay was the champion in that week.
Wow.
Jay, that must have filled you with a bit of confidence for this week.
It filled me with confidence that week. Right. When I was getting questions that I knew, I was really happy. But I feel like, with all the love to Linda Robson too, I feel like she's lots of charisma and lots of fun, but not a quizzer, really. Whereas you lot, I feel very quizzical. So,
I think you are correct. Jan, another trophy winner.
Yes, a joint trophy winner. I shared the trophy on my week with Rachel Paris.
But a very rare joint winner. We don't have them very often.
Don't you?
But would you like one just for yourself, a golden one?
I certainly would. The golden one, yeah.
Nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm hoping that a golden toolbox might come. I won a toolbox one day and I never got it. I think my agent had it away.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, that's unbelievable. That's
I know.
ages for you. Well, listen, if you want a golden one, we're going to have to be very careful where we send it. Nihal, lovely to have you back.
Hi, Richard.
Now, shall we take a look at today's prizes? All the prizes this week.
Yes, please.
Are golden prizes.
Wow.
How about that? You could win the golden water bottle, the golden cavatiere, the golden tape measure, the golden baseball cap, or the golden toolbox. There it is, Jan.
Be
on day
still
1.
my heart.
How about that? Nihal, what do we think?
I think the baseball cap, just for if there's any kind of 90s hip-hop fancy dress I have to go to.
Which I'm guessing you probably do from time to time.
Pretty much every other month.
It's been very popular, the baseball cap. Jan, I'm assuming golden toolbox.
Golden toolbox all the way.
I look at you, I think golden toolbox.
Oh, thank you so much.
Jay, what would you go for?
I like the flask, I think.
Of course you do. You are the rock star on the panel, so you're going to go for the flask. Of course you are. Lucy?
Tape measure.
I mean, what can you do with people?
Look that
I
golden.
want to see if I've grown.
Listen, it's going to be a great week. You are all champions, and it can be one champion this week, though. Who's it going to be? Let's play our very first round, shall we? It is... Rhyme time. Fingers on buzzers. 2 questions. The answers always rhyme. Best of luck, one and all. City in the title of a 1993 Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks film. And collective term for cows, bulls and oxen. Yes, that is Lucy.
Seattle cattle.
Seattle and cattle? It is Seattle and cattle. Nice start. Next one. Coldplay's debut album. And feline fairy tale character with sturdy footwear. Nihal.
Parachutes. Puss in Boots.
Parachutes, Puss in Boots. It is.
Good, well done.
Yeah, very well done. Parachutes and Puss in Boots. Next 2. Who is this? And the main theme song from Titanic, sung by Celine Dion. Nihal.
Monty Don. We shall go on.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. That is Lucy.
Monty Don, my heart will go on.
Monty Don, my heart will go on.
Not big on Celine.
Correct. And the next one. Celebrated type of violin made in Cremona. And star sign covering most of December. That is Lucy.
Stradivarius Sagittarius.
Oh,
Stradivarius Sagittarius.
she is hot
That
on that
toolbox.
brother.
Absolutely right. Very well done. Next two. What NFT stands for in the context of digital assets? And what is the title of this song?
Blackbird has smoke.
Yes, Nihal.
Non-fungible token, morning has broken.
Is correct. Well done.
Good. Very good.
I say we wouldn't ask that question on a normal show, would we? You know we wouldn't. You know we wouldn't be doing that. Morning is Broken by Cat Stevens. Next one. Coen Brothers film about 3 escaped convicts searching for hidden treasure. And Berkshire Town, in which the sitcom The Office is set. Nihal.
Oh, brother, where art thou, Slough?
Yeah, oh brother, where art thou, Slough? Final question in this round. What is this? And who is this? Jay.
Cappuccino, Childish Gambino.
Is it Cappuccino, Childish Gambino? Absolutely right. Well done. Cappuccino, Childish Gambino. Well played, Jay. That's the end of that round. Let's take a look at our first leaderboard, shall we? Jan, a quiet start, but that's okay. You're a former champion. It doesn't matter. You've proved yourself already. Jay, you have 1. Nihal and Lucy have 3 points each. I wonder if that's the smallest amount of letters we've ever had across 4 contestants. So 3.75 letters per first name across the 4 of you. Let's play our first pairs game of the week, shall we? It is... Distinctly Average. Jan, why don't you choose your partner for this round?
I will stick with Nihal.
Going to stick with Nihal. If you could take your tablets out, please, everybody. I'll ask you a question, write me down a number, and I'll take the average of each pair as their answer. Here's your first one on this Champion of Champions game of Distinctly Average. How many households in England and Wales do not own or have access to a car or van? But how many households are there in the first place? What are we thinking at home? Write down a number, see if you can beat our teams here. Everybody is in. Lucy, hard to work out where to start with this one, isn't it?
I've gone big.
OK.
I've gone really big. I've gone for 2,500,000.
2.5 million. Jay, up or down from that?
Quite a considerable step down. I did 500,000.
500,000, says Jay. 500,000.
Probably more reasonable.
So
Is it?
your average is 1.5 million. That's nice.
Yeah.
In between the two. Jan, what do you think?
Well, I've just gone for a very plain amount.
Plain.
Very plain, very simple, 1 million.
1 million sounds reasonable. And Nihal?
It's completely unreasonable, just some massive number. I don't know why. I just...
7
7 million.
7 million?
I know,
I thought
it's
I was
ridiculous.
high.
8 million between the two of you. So 4 million is your answer. So we've got 1.5 million, we've got 4 million. It
Yeah.
depends rather how many households there are. But let's take a look. How many households do not have access to a car or van? 5.8 million. Jan and Nihal easily the
I am
closest.
astonished.
That's about a quarter of households don't have a car. But people live in cities or live in towns where the shops are nearby. Who's going to buy a car? Well done at home if you were up around that 5.8 million. Yeah, there are 25 million households in England and Wales put together. So that's about a quarter don't have access to a car. Your next question is this. To the nearest hour, how long would it take to listen to all 7 audiobooks in the Harry Potter series? What do we reckon at home on this one? All 7 of those audiobooks put together. They are the UK ones read by Stephen Fry. OK, everybody is in. Jan, we'll start with you. What are you thinking here?
I've just said 24 hours.
24 hours, says Jan. Nihal's thinking, yeah, you should be so lucky.
I've gone with 94 hours. There we go.
94 hours, says Nihal. So your average is 59 hours between those 7 books. Lucy, what are you saying on this?
72.
72
I think that might be a
hours.
bit high, though, think about it, if it's 7 books. But some of them are.
They're long.
Some of
though,
them
the
drag
books.
on.
They really
to the
look
end,
Long,
don't they?
especially towards the end.
Yeah.
And Jay?
I went with 41 hours.
41 hours. So your average is 56 and a half. That's close. What do you think at home on this one? What are you saying? Let's take a look, shall we? How many hours would it take, and who's won the points? 124 hours. Jan and Nihal have won the point. Very well done. 124 hours. Yeah.
That's a mammoth
The
session.
longest one, someone just told me, 29 hours. Ooh. But if you love Harry Potter,
Yeah.
what a treat.
Wow,
It's
you're
gonna-
just immersed in it for ages.
Exactly that, exactly that.
His amazing voice.
Very well done. If you were close to that at home, both points so far to Jan and Nihal. Can they get 3 out of 3? Let's find out, shall we?
Ooh, it's not
With
all.
our final question in this round. What is the maximum distance an ostrich can cover in a single stride in centimetres?
Oh, I know this one.
Yeah, good. Finally.
Very confident.
Finally an easy one. What are we thinking? Everybody is in. What have you got at home on this one? Jay, what are you thinking?
I'm really second-guessing myself, but I went for 220 centimetres. I feel that's probably undershot it by a lot.
Yeah, it's about 7 foot or so. Yeah.
I feel like it could clear me if it's at full speed.
Yeah,
Not that I'm that
surely.
tall,
220 centimetres, says Jay. Up or down from that, Lucy?
Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I've gone way down. 96.
96
About a metre.
centimetres. Yeah, OK, 96. Well, listen, you never know. So your average is 158 centimetres. 5 feet, something like that. Jan, what are you thinking on this? I know it's an absurd thing to ask.
150.
150, very similar to the average we have here.
It is indeed.
Nihal, up or down from that?
I've gone 212.
212.
Close again.
Really close again, isn't it? 212, you're saying, which again is about 7 feet odd, just under 7 feet. So your average is 181, 158, 181. What are you saying at home? Who has scored the last point of the round? What is that maximum distance? 490.
Wow.
16 feet.
What? Oh, my word.
I guess when they're running at full pelt, right?
What?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of spring in that leap, isn't there?
Yeah, a lot of
There's
spring.
a lot of spring.
Ostrich has got a lot of spring, that's for sure.
Wow.
It's the end of that round. Tablets away, please. Great round for Jen and Nihal there.
Yes.
So the scoreboard looks like this. Jay has 1, Jan and Lucy 3 points each, Nihal 6 points.
Whoa.
Nice little early lead there with 3 rounds to go on Monday's House of Games. Your next round is... Foul me. Fingers on buzzers, please. I'm going to show you 4 things. You have to buzz in and tell me what connects them. The only difficulty is every single vowel in each word has been swapped for another vowel. So you have to work out what those words are.
What?
And once you have, tell me what connects them. Though wheel puck. Though dug and though pund. Yes, Jan.
Is it pubs and soaps?
That's exactly what it is. Well done. Though wheel puck is woolpack. Though dug and though pund would have been the dog in the pond. Ravor's rotieren, Rover's return.
This round I'm giving up.
And though
insane.
Quianvoc, the Queen Vic. So Emmerdale, Hollyoaks, Corrie and EastEnders.
Though dog and though pun.
Yeah, though dog and though big. You know what? Like in Hoxton or somewhere, that's the sort of thing they would call a bar. Next 4, what connects these? Omu. Porseizuin. Yes, Lucy.
Are they Jane Austen novels?
Are they Jane Austen novels?
Oh, brilliant.
You see how much quicker they are on the Champions Week. Omu was Emma. Porseizuin is Persuasion. Munsfold Perk would have been Mansfield Park. And Prudo and Pro Jaduko would have been... It's really hard to present this round, I'll say that.
Try
is
trying to
Pride
answer
and
it.
Prejudice, yeah. Here's your next one. Full step. Some Callan. Yes, that is Lucy.
It's punctuation,
It's
is it?
punctuation. Full step is full stop. Some Callan, semicolon. Camo would have been comma. And upestropha would have been apostrophe.
These are all names of children in posh schools.
Exactly.
Epestra, lovely little epestrophe.
Epestrophe. Next 4. Cabosm. Ooh, that's Lucy.
Is it art movement?
I think it is, yeah. Cabosm is Cubism, Dodo would have been Dada, Osm would have been Impressionism, and Surrealism, Surrealism. See, they're champions, so they're good at things. Very well played. Next one. Flapsy. Tim Cottan. Yes, Jan.
They're Beatrix Potter characters.
Beatrix Potter characters. They are Flopsy. Wow. Tom Kitten, we would have had Squirrel Nicktan, would have been Squirrel Nutkin, and Potter Ribat would have been Peter Rabbit. I haven't got past the first 2 clues yet. We normally go all 4 and people still scratching their heads. Great play from everybody here. Next one. Putianka. Shona. Proy. Relat my farry. Yeah, that's Lucy.
Take That songs.
It is Take That songs. I would have buzzed in off the first one and said card games, and I would have been sadly, I would have lost patience.
Oh. I couldn't get Putianka at all.
Shona is shine, Proy is prey, and Relact my farry is relight my fire. That's the end of that round. Let's take a look at what it's done to the leaderboard. Jay still on 1 point. Jan with 5, Nihal 6, Lucy now out in the lead 7 points. Good quizzing.
1 round.
Good quizzing going on here. 2 rounds to go. Who's going to be our first champion? Round 4 today is... Where is Kazakhstan?
No.
Tablets out, please, everybody. I'm going to show you a map.
Oh, God, I hate
Today, even on Champions Round, you say, where is Kazakhstan? Everyone's so upset. I've literally never done this round without 4 people going, oh.
I know.
Let's take a look at the map. The United States of America. In case that's news to anybody. It's the United States of America.
Question.
The first thing I'd like you to find, I'd love you to find, in fact, is this. The city after which the Charleston dance is named. So, where is Charleston, essentially? Assuming that it was named after Charleston, it would be a bit rude if it ended up being like New York. What do you think at home? Do you know that? Anyone been to Charleston? Lucy, we've got to assume this is Charleston, right? And not some horrible trick.
You would hope that it's not named after New York.
Yeah, exactly. So where do you imagine Charleston might be?
Right, I think that it is South Carolina.
OK.
Which I think is southern, but I don't know on which side. So
Okay.
I kind of thought... I went for North and South Carolina being over on the right and the southern one of that. But none of that I'm confident about.
Okie dokie. So you're hoping that it's in South Carolina, and that is South Carolina you're hoping?
There's a lot of hope going on, yeah.
Jay, what were your thoughts?
So I thought the same, one of the Carolinas, and I think I thought the one below you was my best guess, somewhere a bit swampy. But it could be more north.
Jan, what were your thoughts?
Well, I thought Carolina, but I wasn't sure which of those on the... And I knew Carolina was east, but I didn't know which one. So I've gone for the one above Lucy, I think.
OK. So we're making our way up the east coast.
Seaboard.
Nihal, are you close to those?
I've gone directly to the left of Jan.
It's exciting, isn't it, everybody? Look at that.
Yeah.
Listen, I can't tell you exactly where Charleston is, but I'll tell you that you are in Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina and South Carolina.
Oh.
But who's where would be the question.
I've not done well.
Let's find out, where is Charleston? It's in South Carolina. Lucy.
Well done.
Everyone was really close, though. It's like everyone sort of knew roughly what was going on there, which, again, it's rare, as you know, if you watch this show regularly. Next thing we want to find is this. Prince's home and studio, Paisley Park.
Oh, I should know this.
Where is Paisley Park? Oh, because you had quite a long affair with Prince.
I did,
didn't you?
I did. Yeah, Raspberry
early-
Beret was written about me.
Everybody is in. Jay.
So this was a bit of a stab in the dark. I thought Nashville at first and then sacked that off. and then thought, is he north of in Northern California, in some of the cooler cities
Yeah.
that have like more art?
I got you.
So I went somewhere there.
Yeah, Northern California. Doesn't sound crazy, does it? Sort of place Prince would hang out. Jan, any clue on this?
I don't know. I have no idea at all, but I felt he was more kind of Eastern, but I knew he wasn't sort of New Yorky, so I don't quite know what I've gone for. I think it's maybe Philadelphia or somewhere like that.
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Yeah, exactly. Like literally everyone at home has just started singing that song.
Yeah.
Dear Mama.
Yeah. Nihal, do you know this one?
Is Paisley Park in Minneapolis?
That's right.
So, but I don't know where Minneapolis is.
Yeah, I mean,
It's the big flaw.
that's
in
how they
my
get you on this
knowledge
on this
base.
round. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I just put it. I think it's more east than west Minneapolis. It seems like industrial central kind of America. So yeah, I kind of went there.
Yeah, you're in Arkansas.
Oh, wow.
Arkansas, West Virginia, California.
Bill Clinton's manor.
Yeah, exactly. What are we saying, Lucy?
Obviously, I knew it was Minneapolis because I knew him well, and
Yes, of
we
course,
spent
yeah.
so much
Spent
time
a lot of
together.
time, yeah.
But it was all a bit hazy. So
Yeah, I bet it was.
Purple hazy.
Purple haze.
purple hazy. Yeah, no, I knew it was Minneapolis, but yeah, I too have absolutely no idea. And I've put it in. I think I've gone in Nevada or somewhere. I don't know.
You are in Nevada. Yeah, good Nevada knowledge, at least.
If it was only Nevada,
Yeah.
it would be great.
It is in, or it's just outside Minneapolis, in Charhasson, Paisley Park. Minneapolis is in Minnesota. So the question now is, or two questions, where's Minnesota and who has got lucky and stolen a point? Nihal, you've got lucky and stolen a point.
Close. So you
Wow, by what, about a metre?
How about that? Well done. I mean, that is point theft.
I think we look like an isosceles triangle, actually.
A little bit. Someone just told me you are 30 pixels further away, Jan.
Wow.
I always think if it's 5 pixels or less, I give it as a draw. But 30 pixels.
Wow.
Yeah, I nailed it.
You wouldn't want to drive it. That's all
That's
I'm saying.
some tech you've got there.
Isn't it just?
You know,
Right.
counting our pixels.
Gosh.
Final question in this round. Final thing to find on that map of the United States. The site of the infamous witch trials dramatised by Arthur Miller in his play The Crucible. Ha. Jan, any thoughts here?
Well, I think the site of the witch trials was Salem, which I believe is like, you know, Maine or Connecticut or
Okay.
somewhere like that, like north of New York. So that's where I think
you've
I've gone.
Yeah, you're sort of New Jersey, I would say you are there.
Oh,
But,
right.
that's
We're
okay.
Springsteen land.
Nihal.
I mean, I would say I'm about 5 pixels away from Jan
Okay.
on this one.
We'll be the judge of that.
Certainly will.
You are in sort of Delaware-y.
Delaware? Is that where Delaware is?
Yes, right, it's there.
That should be their state slogan. Delaware, you won't believe where we are.
Lucy, what were you thinking here?
I'm clumping up that region because it was all, you know,
this is
early
gonna be
pilgrims
tight.
and
Yeah.
so yeah, that area.
Yeah, sort of Connecticut-y, Massachusetts-y sort of a way. And Jay?
I'm a big Delaware fan, apparently. And I
Okay.
went for that as well. Pilgrim vibe.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, you're sort of Pennsylvania-y there, really.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen, we're in the sort of the right place. It's Salem, for sure.
Yeah.
Salem, of course, is the state capital of Oregon.
Oh dear.
But it's a different Salem.
Oh.
Let's take a look. Where is Salem and who has scored the final point of the round? It's in Massachusetts. Lucy, you are absolutely
lucky.
bang on. Very well played.
That was a lucky
Wow.
one, though.
Everybody is very, very close, so congratulations. Jan, you are 30 pixels away again.
Oh.
We're going to have to stop calling you 30 pixels.
Yeah, Jan 30 pixels. Really.
Tablets away, please. One final round. One final round before we find our first champion of the week. We're going to give away a golden prize, but who to? This is how the leaderboard looks.
Feel this toolbox slipping away from me.
Jay beat Bobby Seagull last time he was here, but is having a quiet Monday with 1 point. Jan, You got 5. Nihal, you have 7. Lucy Porter out in the lead with 9.
But,
Not unassailable.
She's
Still
only
keeping it.
30 pixels away. right?
Yeah, always 30 pixels away. Let's play it for the first time this week, shall we? Our old friend, Osman. Fingers on buzzers, please. Point for a correct answer. Don't forget, point off for an incorrect answer in this round. It's the only time you can ever lose a point in House of Games. Your first category is fruit and vegetables. Those will be the pictures. What is the first name of the actor who plays Tyler Durden in the 1999 film Fight Club? Yes, Lucy.
Bradish.
Radish? Brad from Brad Pitt and radish makes radish. Next one. Which carnivorous plant is named after the Roman goddess of love? Yes, that is Jay.
Venus flytrap.
Venus flytrap. That's a fun one to say. Venus flytrap and apple, Venus flytrap. Next one. Which British computer scientist is credited with the invention of the World Wide Web? Yes, Lucy.
Tim Berners-Lee.
Tim Berners-Lee. It is Tim Berners-Lee, and a leak is Tim Berners-Lee. Next category. TV cookery presenters. Which sign of the zodiac is represented by twins? Yes, Jay.
Gemini Jella Lawson.
Is it Gemma Nigella Lawson? It is. Imagine if that was her full name, Gemma Nigella Lawson. Yeah. Next one. Which member of the dance troupe Diversity joined the Dancing on Ice judging panel in 2018? That is Jan.
Jordan Banjo Wicks.
It's incorrect, I'm afraid.
No!
Jay.
Ashley Banjo.
Oh, that's unlucky. Just 30 pixels away from the right answer there, Jan. It is Ashley Banjo Wicks. Ashley Banjo and Joe Wicks, well stolen. Jay, any more? No more today. No more today.
Bye-bye, Toolbox.
Bye-bye Toolbox.
Only for today.
We have 4 champions with us in the studio. They're going to be battling all week. We can already see it's going to be a good week and a very competitive week. We're going to give away a golden prize. Our first prize of the week goes to Lucy Porter. Well done, Lucy. Nicely played. Lucy, what would you like? Don't say the tape measure. Come on. You can say it if you want.
there is simply only one thing I can do, which is say I would like the toolbox to go finally to its rightful home. I'd like to give it to Jan.
That's nice.
my
So Lucy wants a
goodness.
toolbox and gives it. Yeah, she's looking for something later in the week, Jan. That's for sure.
You scratch
exactly.
my
When
back.
the deck chair comes up on Thursday.
Yeah, Very well played, Lucy, and well played, Jan, for getting your golden toolbox. We have to make sure your agent doesn't steal it this time. Our first weekly leaderboard looks like this. Lucy up the top of it, of course. Then Nihal, Jan and Jay with 2 points each, all to play for, of course. Shall we do it all again tomorrow?
Yes,
Excellent.
please.
See you all here, same time, same place. We'll see you as well. Same time, same place on the House of Games.
Wow. And has it got drawers and everything?
Lucy's now like, oh,
Oh,
my God, I
Lucy.
can't believe I gave it
I
away.
can't look at it. I can't look. I'm just.
It's capacious, it's robust.